now hear from Peter Boyce for State Assembly.
It was cold this morning. It was so cold that the Van Drew team was seen with their hands in their own pockets. I'm Peter Boyce. First thing I'd like to say to clear the air is I will not be running in the primary unless I win the convention. In 2011 was a big mistake. I'm an inventor and owner of Delmont Sawmill for 30 years, so I'm no stranger to hard work. More importantly, for years I've been teaching courses on the United States Constitution. Congressman Obiondo has referred to me as a constitutional scholar. Those are his words, not my own. The reason my knowledge of the Constitution is important is because the most serious challenges facing New Jersey are not Senator Van Drew's eternal search for the politically correct state song. More so, as President Obama's socialist policies being imposed upon New Jersey from Washington. Those policies, however, can be stopped at the state line by the state legislatures, the Assembly and the Senate, using the power that they have under the 9th and 10th Amendments of the Constitution to nullify those unconstitutional federal laws. Now you might say, well, the state can't nullify federal laws, or really? Recently in the case Sheriff Mack versus Prince, the Supreme Court ruled, and Justice Anthony Scalia ruled, quote, "We have held, however, that state legislatures are not subject to federal direction." I'm talking about state sovereignty. We don't have to just roll over and take whatever they're sending down the track at us. Assembly Bill 861, submitted by Republican Assemblywoman Allison McCose, does exactly that. It nullifies in half a page, using the Constitution, 2,700 pages of Obamacare's legalese. 32 states, and it doesn't only apply to things like Obamacare, but 32 states have introduced resolutions already nullifying the unconstitutional federal gun laws. Now the Democrats are under the impression that they seem to think that by making honest citizens defenseless, everyone is made safer. When in reality, making honest citizens defenseless only makes the criminals safer. Now, President Obama, he has told the truth about one thing that I know of. And that is, he said he was going to fundamentally transform America, and he's doing it. Yep. But what is he transforming it into? Delmont Sawmill is the only business left in Delmont. There are no longer any mills in Millville. Unemployment in Cape May County is 22%. The South Jersey Food Bank is feeding 173,000 every week. These are the first fruits of socialism. Now, Ronald Reagan, who I love, and he loved jokes, and I love jokes, he told this joke about a citizen of that socialist utopia, the Soviet Union, who goes to the bureaucracy to apply for an automobile and fills out a big stack of forms and submits the forms to the bureaucrat, and the bureaucrat checks them all out, makes sure they're all there, and the bureaucrat says, okay, all your forms are here, and the man in anticipation asks, well, when can I expect to receive the automobile? And the bureaucrat says, well, that'll be in 5 years. And the man asks, will that be in the morning or the afternoon? And the bureaucrat asks, well, why do you want to know that? And the man says, well, because the plumber is coming in the morning. It's funny, but under Obamacare, each of us will be that guy. 1 minute. Each of us will be that guy, but we won't be applying for an automobile, we'll be applying for coronary bypass. And our fate won't be in the hands of medical doctors, it'll be in the hands of appointed bureaucrats. And if you're over 55, you're expendable because you're completing your productive cycle. Under 15, they don't have much of an investment in you yet. Well, let me jump ahead. Nullification stops bad federal laws at the state line, but New Jersey also has many internal problems. The solution is as basic as the 3 R's. We need to roll back costly unconstitutional programs. We need to repeal the stifling regulations off the necks of small businesses so they can expand and hire the unemployed. We need to reduce taxes as government is downsized to its proper constitutional limits. Talking fast. Thomas Jefferson said, chain them down with the chains of the Constitution, talking about liberal legislators. Please, you have 2 votes to cast for assembly. If you cast 1, give me 1 chance to get to the state assembly, and for the next 2 years I'll have Governor Christie his back. I'll be chaining down the Democrats in the assembly with the chains of the New Jersey and U.S. constitutions. Thank you. God bless America. And God continue to bless his God and state. Thank you.